Welcome to Quick Filmmaker.
Make sure you have Adobe After Effects installed on your Macintosh computer.
Welcome to the Quick Filmmaker interface. When you launch the application, a floating window appears on screen. This window can be minimized, and it's your main control panel. The first button here allows you to create a film with a single click. Clicking it opens a new panel that lets you continue editing. From this panel, you can also send your film directly to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or to specific folders on your computer. All export and import folders are located on your desktop inside a folder named Quick Filmmaker. Inside, you'll find subfolders for films, music, photos, and time-lapse footage. After a film is generated, it can be sent directly to Adobe Media Encoder for rendering and then brought back into Quick Filmmaker for further editing. You now have an editable timeline. You can keep creating new films from the same footage or experiment with different music tracks on the same visuals to produce alternate edits. This editing method is layer-based. Each file or footage clip sits above the next. If you remove one, the clip below it remains visible. You can reposition layers, edit the arrangement, and continue customizing your film. Now let's look at text options. You can add a text layer, move it around the screen, and change its color, like switching to blue or green. You can also add shadows, adjust the scale, and type custom text. Hovering over this panel will hide the current text layer, giving you a cleaner view. You can also create stylized titles with 2 lines of animated text. Let's explore the interface further. From the floating window, you can open any panel as a floating tab and place it wherever you prefer on the screen. This gives you full flexibility to work however you like. Hovering over a button will show you a tooltip that describes its function. Some buttons select all items on the timeline, others deselect everything. These arrow buttons allow you to move the playhead frame by frame or jump 5 or 10 frames at a time, forward or backward. You can also jump to the start or end of the timeline with a single click. Now let's focus on the work area. You can manually adjust the start and end points, or use buttons to snap them to the playhead's position. One button trims the timeline to match the work area. You can always undo if needed. In the middle section of the interface, you'll see controls to jump to in and out points of selected clips. These buttons work across different panels and are also available in floating windows. Let's talk about visibility and organization. You can toggle visibility of any layer by clicking the eye icon. You can quickly hide or show multiple layers as needed. This helps focus on what you're working on. There's also a button that opens the official Quick Filmmaker website for tutorials and training. To start learning, just open the interface and hover over each button. Read the tooltips, test what each one does, and explore the panels. For example, one button generates an animated text template. You can edit the text, change the color, and customize it to match your style. Preview the animation, and if needed, switch the preview resolution to speed up playback. You can do that from the top right drop-down menu or by alt-clicking the preview area. You can navigate between tabs from the main panel or by clicking the center button in each floating panel. Now, let's look at the integration with other applications. Quick Filmmaker supports Photoshop, DaVinci Resolve, CapCut, and more. To use Quick Filmmaker in Photoshop, go to File, Scripts, then select Browser QFM. This opens the Quick Filmmaker panel inside Photoshop. From there, you can access layers, animations, and editing features. Once your image or footage is loaded, you'll see a similar timeline interface with additional buttons for layer control, locking, unlocking, and effects.